Friends Tribe. Welcome to your practice for today. So we're going to start practice just by warming up our body through some nice sun salutations. Then we're going to hit the floor for some nice hip opening exercises. When we get there, please listen for the modifications because what we will do may not be accessible to everyone, but that doesn't mean that you can't partake. We will find a space for you to put your body into so that you can get the maximum benefits out of this practice. But in light of that, if you want to get a folded up blanket or a yoga block, if you have it, just to have on hand to help you at the end of practice, that would be amazing. So you can just pause the video now and then come back when you have everything that you need. And when we're ready, we're just going to start tabletop position. In the center of the mat, wrists ground down underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Belly button draws in and up, lengthen your spine. Just going to take some time here just to find neutral spine, just to find the earth, negotiate space between our bodies and the floor. To negotiate the space within the body for the breath to move through today in practice. So just noticing how easy or not the breath is moving. Notice if there's any spaces where the breath is getting stuck. And then start to tune into or just settle into a rhythm with your breath, inhaling and exhaling completely. And then we'll move with the breath. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, cat pose. Inhale, belly drops, chest lifts, cow. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, cat pose. 2 more times, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. This time we hold, so stay in cow. Find your inhale and exhale here in cow pose. Belly descends towards the earth, heart reaches between the shoulders. It's kind of like opening the front door here with the shoulders and the clavicle. And then on your next exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, press the hands into the earth, lift the mid back up towards the ceiling. Pause here. Belly button draws in towards the spine. And come back to neutral spine. Now we're going to just make big circles with the hips. So take your hips, shift them back towards the right heel, around to the left heel and back forward. So just moving the hips in circles to the right to start. Starting to warm up the hip joint, warming up the leg in the hip joint. Let's also bring some rotation into the wrists. And we'll switch directions so the hips go back towards the left heel, over to the right heel, back up and around. So making big circles to the left this time. Warming up the hips, warming up your wrists. And back to neutral spine. You'll tuck your toes, send sit bones to the sky right away, downward facing dog. Allow your left heel to fall heavy to the mat. Bend your right knee and feel that stretch along the back of the left leg. Really breathe into it. Hands firmly pressing into the mat. Head is heavy. Belly is almost pressing onto the top of the right thigh. That's how much you bend your right knee. Left heel heavy to the earth. Breathe down the back of the left leg. And then we'll switch. Right heel heavy this time. Bend the left knee deeply. Press the sit bones up and away from the earth and breathe into the back of the right leg. Hands press firmly into the earth. And back to neutral. Bend both knees. Sit bones reach high. Take a big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Again, inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Next exhale, look forward, step forward, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended Tadasana, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center, we pause. Breathe. Inhale, fingertips reach up. Surya Namaskara A. Exhale, hands through heart center, fold all the way forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to earth, step back, high plank. Everyone, drop knees to the earth, lower all the way down, elbows graze the ribs, pelvis, tops of the feet, ground. Inhale, Bhujangasana, baby cobra, chest lifts up, pulling the heart through the hands, opening the door. Exhale, release, tuck toes, sit bones to the sky, downward facing dog. Breathe into this shape. Good, exhale, look forward, step forward, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended Tadasana all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, fingertips reach up. Exhale, fold it all the way through. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to earth, step back, high to low plank or no plank from toes or knees. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause. Feel free to adjust that downward facing dog every time you come here. It's not going to be perfect every time. Good, exhale, look forward, step forward, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended Tadasana all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, now at this Tadasana position, you're going to separate the hands. Pull your elbows back, open the heart. Exhale, come back to center, curl the spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl in. Good, inhale, open. Exhale, curl in. One more time, inhale, open. This time, exhale, hands through heart center, bend the knees, touch the floor. Inhale, fingertips reach up, Utkatasana, chair. Breathe here, feel into the feet. Find the chair that works best for you. Maybe it's a little higher, maybe it's a little bit lower, maybe the hands are on your hips, it doesn't matter. One more big breath in here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, left knee to the earth. Inhale, reach up. Low lunge. Breathe into it. Reach the fingertips up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Left foot steps forward to meet right foot, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to earth. Right foot steps back, right knee to the earth. Inhale, come up, low lunge. Heart reaches up. Buoyancy in the chest, reaching up. Space between shoulders and ears. Breathe into the front of the hip. Good. Exhale, hands to earth. Step back, high plank. Exhale, low plank or no plank from toes or knees. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Settle in. Good. Exhale, look forward, step forward, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended Tadasana all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Fold, bend the knees, touch the earth with the hands, and then come up, Utkatasana, chair. Hands to prayer. Inhale, open, make that little cow spine. Exhale, contract, cat spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. From Utkatasana, chair. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, curl. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Arms reach up. Big breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot steps back. Left knee drops. Inhale, reach up. Good. Exhale, hands to prayer. Same thing here. Inhale, open it. Lift the heart high. Exhale, draw yourself in. Belly button draws in and up. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Find what works for you, that little movement. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl it in. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, hands frame the right foot, left foot steps up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back, right knee to the earth. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, open, heart lifts. Exhale, contract, little baby cat spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, cat spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, cat spine. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, cat spine. Inhale, fingertips reach up. Exhale, hands frame the foot, step back, high plank. High to low plank or no plank from toes or knees. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, breathe into it. Good, in whatever way is comfortable for you. You're gonna hop forward to a seated position on your mat. Now this is where you may want that folded blanket or a block or something to sit on. You're gonna move into double pigeon, okay? So here's the options. The first option is to extend the left leg out. My dog's butt is in the way. And put the right ankle on the left thigh. Okay, you may want some props underneath the right knee. So this is the first option, just having the left leg straight, right ankle on the left thigh, okay? Other option for full double pigeon would be to also bend the left knee as well, so that the ankles and the knees are stacked on either leg. If you want a block or a blanket between the right knee and the left ankle, you can do that. So just bring the hands beside your hips to start. Inhale, lift the chest up. Okay, you may need something to sit on as well. This is not a comfy, cozy pose, I'm sorry, but it'll be worth it. So you can stay here, just lifting the chest up. Or you can bring the hands in front of you and start to hinge forward. So you're hinging at the hip crease. The sit bones are heavy, equally rooted down through the right sit bone and the left sit bone. If the hands are in front of you, you can just stay in the fold, or you can bring some movement to the chest, finding a little bit of a cat-cow spine here. So on the inhale, you'll just gently reach the heart forward. And exhale, draw the belly button in, tuck the chin. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, round the spine. So if you want to do that, just move with your own breath here. Just taking the time, really breathing into the hips here. And try and release any of that gripping or tension in the body. Good, and then slowly just bring yourself back up. You're going to take the right foot and bring the sole of the foot to the outside of the left foot. Okay, so if your left leg is straight, you're just going to take the right foot off the thigh and plant it on the outside of the left foot. Same thing if the left knee is bent, the right foot is now to the outside of the left leg. Sit up nice and tall, wrap your left arm around your right leg, right hand comes behind you like a kickstand. Inhale, chest lifts up, really root that right sit bone down into the earth, and then twist open to the right. So looking over your right shoulder, spine is long. The twist is really coming from the mid back here. And pulling that right knee in towards the body, finds a little bit of a stretch on the outside of the right hip as well. Good, inhale, come back to center. Just take a counter twist. So just twisting open to the left just for a moment. And then coming back to center, moving into Gomukhasana or shoelace pose. So if the legs are both bent, you're simply going to shift your weight forward, kind of squeeze the knees together and come back to seated. So your hands might be able to come to the soles of the feet. Again, if the left leg is extended, Just take the sole of the right foot, bring the edge of the right foot to the mat, bend your knee and allow the knee to fall onto the left leg. Okay. So wherever you are, again, just sitting here, using any and all props you may need. If both knees are bent, try and bring the feet in as close to the body as you can, sit bones descending equally to the earth. You can have the hands on the soles of the feet, maybe using the thumb to give your feet a little bit of massage. Or if this is feeling really good for you, sitting upright, you can fold forward so fingers come out in front of you, just folding forward, keeping the sit bones heavy towards the earth. Chin tucked slightly. Just breathing into the space that you're creating here. Lots and lots of breath. Good, next inhale, come back up, lean back, bring the feet out in front of you, soles of the feet to the mat. You're just gonna windshield wiper the knees back and forth, just release out the hips. Then we're gonna come into the opposite side. So if you had the left leg extended, you're going to extend your right leg this time. And place the left ankle on the right thigh. If you were in double pigeon, you're going to do that, and then you're also going to bend the right knee and bring the right ankle in towards you. So the shin bones are almost stacked. Left ankle is on right knee. Left knee is above the right ankle. If you need a block to put between your knee and your foot, you can do that. Flex the feet towards you. Okay, so feet are flexed. Now bring the hands beside your hips, so just lift your chest up. Sit bones rooting down into the earth. See how that feels. Okay, left sit bone is just as heavy into the earth as the right sit bone. Maybe if this feels okay, whether both knees are folded or not, maybe your right leg is extended here, you can fold forward. So hands come out in front of you. And you can stay with the spine long, hinging at the hip crease here, or you can find that cat-cow spine. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, curl in. And you can keep moving like that with your breath. But whatever you're doing, just sitting in stillness or finding some movement with your spine. Make sure the sit bones are heavy and you're really breathing into your body here. Okay, so from here, you're going to take the sole of the left foot, bring it to the outside of the right knee. Okay, so you can do the same thing. If the right leg is extended, just bring the sole of the left foot to the opposite side of the right foot. If the right knee is bent, just bring it to the outside of the right leg. Left hand comes behind you like a kickstand. Right arm reaches around the left leg. Draw the left knee in towards you so you can feel that pull on the outside of the hip. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, twist, and look over your left shoulder. Left sit bone is heavy to the earth. Okay, so there's a tendency for your body to cheat and move more into the right sit bone. So see if you can draw the left sit bone down so you lift the crown of your head up and look over your left shoulder. Twist coming from the thoracic spine here rather than the lumbar spine, the low spine. Last breath in. Exhale, come back to center, find a counter twist, just opening up to the right for a second. Good, and then come back to center. We're gonna move into Gomukhasana, so just shift yourself forward. Squeeze the knees a little bit closer together. Soles of the feet are beside the hips, hands to the soles of the feet. Same thing, if the right leg is extended, you're just bringing the knee almost on top, the left knee on top of your right knee, and then the sole of the left foot is just beside you. Okay, so whatever feels comfortable. Try and do the same thing that you did on the other side though. Left sit bone heavy down to the earth, right sit bone heavy. Inhale, lift the chest up. Maybe this is enough for you. Remember, you can be sitting on a blanket or a block or whatever you want to sit on to find this shape. Okay, if this is feeling okay, and you can keep the left sit bone heavy into the earth, maybe you hinge forward and find your breath here. Okay, if the right leg is extended, you can also fold forward just with the left knee bent over the right leg. That's perfectly okay too. Right, it's all about finding shapes here. It doesn't matter that maybe your shape doesn't look exactly like my shape because your body is different than my body. So find something that feels good for you, that gives you a little bit of sensation and release, and breathe there. You know, yoga is not an absolute. There's billions of ways to do every posture because there's billions of bodies in the world. So just don't beat yourself up if you don't think that you're doing it the way it should be done. Should is a bad word. You can't think like that. Do it the way that feels best in your body. That's all you need to do. And then you just need to breathe because that's also really important. Good, and then inhale, bring the body back up. Unwind the legs, soles of the feet to the mat. You're just going to windshield wiper the knees back and forth again. Release out your hips. Good, and then coming into Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, knees wide. It doesn't matter how far away from your body your feet are. You can have a really big diamond. You can have them in really close. Inhale, chest lifts up, shoulders drop. Keep the spine nice and long as you hinge at your hips. So think belly to feet rather than nose to feet. So you're hinging forward, chin is tucked slightly, your heart is buoyant, it's really reaching forward. Knees are just descending to the earth. Sit bones heavy. You've got this ultimate connection to the earth here. Heart is buoyant, lifting up, and you're finding this bend. This point of descending closer to the earth as your heart lifts. Just breathe. Spine is nice and long. Really think about the heart reaching forward and then hinging at the hip. Breathe into the groin space. Just release there. Good. Next inhale, come up. And we're just going to make some big circles here. So whatever feels best for you, just in this Supta Baddha Konasana shape, just rotate the body in one direction. Make the circles as big or as small as you want. You can let the sit bones rock side to side. Maybe they're making circles too. Maybe the knees are lifting up a bit. That's okay. And then you can switch sides or switch directions, I guess. No absolutes here. This is your practice. You need to take and do what feels best for you. And then come back to center. Draw the knees together. Wrap your arms around the front of the shin bones. Tuck your chin and press the mid-back back towards the back wall, back of your mat. Get a little bit of that cat spine going. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Good, and then come down onto your back, just making your way into your final resting posture, Shavasana. Legs wide, arms beside you. Allow your body to just melt into the earth here. Just
feeling the energy that's gathered in the hips. So let that dissipate here. Just let go of the practice. Not attaching to any one particular posture or sensation or feeling. Just let it all be what it is and let it pass through. Surrender to the earth, surrender to your breath here. Stillness. Just really focusing on your breath here for a few moments. And settle, release. Breathe deep into your body and let go of any tension and gripping that you're holding on to, particularly in the hip area. And release any attachment, any thoughts, feelings that popped up for you during practice. Know that they were all temporary. And that by moving through the postures and breathing, you've helped to kind of guide them along to where they need to go, towards that area of release and surrender. And I encourage you to stay here in your Shavasana as long as you can. Really take the time to rest, nourish yourself, breathe, be still. It's so little amounts of time in our day that we actually just get to be still with ourselves in quiet. So just soak it up and make it last as long as you can. And know that when you are ready to return to your day or your evening, that I am so grateful that you chose to take this time to be here with me. Thank you so much. From my heart to yours, I'll see you soon. Namaste.